This 3-Minute Egg is sponsored by MCAD, hosting the traveling exhibition Studio Furniture, The Next Generation, opening reception January 22nd, and a lecture by Wendell Castle January 29th.
This is the Nordic Immersion Ice Shanty.
This is our teapot home. It's a yurt.
We are the Shop Shanty.
This is the Fanta Shanty.
This is the Idea Shanty.
This is the Ace Stellar Shanty. So it's kind of a combination of astrology and astronomy.
We are all about life and everything that is light.
The post office on ice? Yes.
Last winter, I froze my tuchus off for you all just to bring you scenes from the 6th annual Art Shanty Project. Well, 1 year later, it might as well be summer in Minnesota. I'm not even wearing a hat. That's how warm it is. And there are hundreds of people taking advantage of the climate to be at the 7th annual Art Shanty Projects. We're going to meet some of the artists who built some of these contraptions and check out the range of work at the 7th annual Art Shanty Projects on Medicine Lake on 3-Minute Egg.
This is our post office on the ice just for the winter. And this is our 2nd year of doing the Art Post Shanty. People can come here, they can make a postcard for free, they can mail a postcard to anywhere in the world, and they can also be part of our mail art show. We have a mail art show, which is the only art shanty with a mail art show on the ice in the world. And this is our new postcard we just unveiled for this year, or you can come and make your own. And this is the new stamp and the new cancellation. And that's, again, the only time in the world that this has been done on the ice.
Sunlight, warmest. We're trying to make this as hot as possible.
Yep, and things that play with light. So we have a kaleidoscope here that I'm actually doing some modifications on. We have a solar collector up on the roof that the basic idea was to be able to take the sun's rays and then focus them and try and shine light on people as they walk around the Art Shanty village. What we're working on here is hopefully we'll have it going tomorrow is a radiant floor heating system. A lot of the gadgets that we have is we're going to be refining them and experimenting with them and working out the bugs on them throughout the entire Art Shanty. It's kind of our own project.
We are here to share and care, spreading the good word of tea to all, and searching for the so-called elixir of immortality. There was a lot less fear of dying this year. Last year, I think we all three had panic attacks because we're living out here on the ice again this year, as we did last year, and I think last year, fears of cold, falling through the ice, melting the ice were all rampant and took away from the actual structural concerns like how do we put a wall up on a wooden frame. So we're a little wiser, but maybe no less foolish this year.
Careful, the ladder's not bolted in, so it's a little bit unsteady. A group of artists that mostly consist of graduate students in fine art from the University of Minnesota put this proposal together. So our idea is a stepping into a fantasy world off the ice. So we have mushrooms and trees and all kinds of fantasy forest kind of inspired decoration. And our programming for the shanty includes tarot card reading, and we have a puppet weekend going on as well as a media weekend where we're going to have digital performances.
I wanted to see a library happen on ice. It would just be really cool to have like a sweet place to come and sit and read, and that there hadn't been like just one place for a ton of books to be. So most of them are ours, actually. So that's why it's a reference library only. We don't want them going anywhere. We're also doing shelf-sized art installations. So every week there will be a different artist, and I'm in the corner this week.
7 hippos moving westly, 6 hippos quite distressed, and 5 hippos then set forth with 4 hippos headed north. 3 hippos say good day, the last 2 hippos go on their way. 1 hippo alone once more misses the other 44.